Well, I ain't seen it very often over the past few months. I used to see it regularly. I used to be quite a regular viewer. And CCW, Coastal Championship Wrestling, rather than City Championship Wrestling, that I've also just come back to, should be on my table, my smorgasbord of wrestling, more often, because generally it's blooming marvellous. Now, there is a caveat. I'm going to caveat it, folks. Stand back. I'm caveating. In that the latest episode has really bad sound. Not for the announcing and commentating and all the rest of that, but for the crowd. They're wobbly all the time. You can't really... it's one of those... It's a bit annoying, to be honest. And if these two matches weren't superb, it could be a problem. But Stallion Rogers will take on Danny Briggs. Danny is now a good guy, because they used to be tag partners, didn't they? And not nice guys. And now Danny's gone to the good side, and Stallion has stayed bad. However, crowd really like both of these. And why? Because they're bloody marvellous, that's why. So, let me give you some idea. A soupçon of the wrestling action and ideas that ensued. Now, you've got them fighting together early on, and Briggs getting the early advantage, going out for a chair. The referee allows that. He allows the chair to be out on the outside. He allows Briggs to sit Stallion Rogers in the chair. He then allows Briggs to run right round the ring and come back and forearm him. He just allows all of that. He then rolls into the ring to break the count. Too late, mate. I think you've been out about 40 seconds, to be honest. But I suppose they need to fight, because let them fight. Because fight out of it. Because they used to be friends and now they're not. Now they're not. So, I do like the way he broke the count. I just remembered to break the count. Yeah. Then Briggs offers a handshake. And it's not the right thing to do, because Rogers gets the upper hand from here, or rather the upper foot. A big boot, a nasty basement drop kick, a DDT for a long 2 count, then a choke, because he's a naughty gentleman. There is so much action in the middle going of this match. They are both absolutely knackered by this time. And it only gets better from here. They trade big chops. Oh yes, ring, the chop is open. Ow! Yeah, and then an uppercut, and there's a roll up, but Briggs, that's from Rogers, but Briggs gets a power bomb and a crossface. It's beautifully sold by Rogers. He edges slowly to the ropes and finally gets there. It's beautiful. At one point they headbutt each other. Briggs rolls out immediately, because I think he thought, oh, I feel a little bit woozy, I better get out where I'm safe. But he's not safe there, because Rogers goes out after him. They will later on, or Briggs will rather catch Rogers in a mid-air headbutt attempt, get the crossface again, roll him away from the ropes, roll him away from the rope again. Rogers will roll him up and try and get that pin. They'll stand up, they're so tired they'll collapse, and Rogers will collapse on top of Briggs and get that pin. It was beautifully done. And Rogers really sold the kind of, I'm taking a long time to get to the back because I'm so tired and hurt. But he might have been. Great, great match. And then you've got Rich Swann versus Jackal Stevens. Jackal is now a bad guy. No dancing for him. There's none of that. Hoi! Hoi! None of that stuff. The Russian thing he does. And, or he did. He's turned against Cha-Cha Charlie and is now called the new franchise, because Cha-Cha is the franchise. And even he, though, cannot stop dancing a little as he sits on the turnbuckle to Rich Swann's music, which is Fiesta Forever. Come on and sing along. Yeah, it's a lot different to, oh, what a feeling, my psoriasis is peeling, or whatever it's called. This is all night long. All night long. Because Rich Swann can go, apparently, all night long. I don't doubt it from the great action I've seen over the years from him and the great action here today. I have to say that Jackal Stevens, even while there's an audience member who has a pint in hand and might be a little refreshed, dancing along to this, and then Jackal Stevens breaks up the party. What a party pooper, a pooper, by attacking him while he's dancing. That's not very nice. They fight in the crowd. He chokes Rich Swan with his own jacket. Rich has got a nice pink jacket number. And then there's a huge, when they get in the ring, huge, almost coast to coast, Rich Swan missile drop kick. He works the arm, just Jackal Stevens. I love the way that Swan rolls through and hits a leaping clothesline. Remembers to sell the left arm throughout this match. Stevens gets an Olympic slam and the rings of Saturn. I love that. Then there's a nasty enziguri. A step up enziguri right on the top rope from Swan. A leaping Hurricane Rana and a Swanton for a 2.999 recurring. But then he misses a Phoenix splash. And Jackal Stevens gets that flying blockbuster for a long 2 count. And then goes and gets a wrench and the ring bell. The ref takes the wrench away, but the ring bell is still there in the ring. But then he just kicks Rich Swan right in the twig and berries, right in the front of the ref, as if to say, I don't care about you. In fact, when he's DQ'd, he pushes the ref away, and then he attacks the ref. And it's Bruce as well. Don't attack Bruce. And he gets some punches in there to Rich Swan. All the refs get in. I think there's 5 of them. They all get in. Because I don't want to see their buddy beaten up. It's really well done. Cements Jackal Stevens' heelish nature. Rich Swan looked great because he can do this, and so can Jackal. The match between Danny Briggs and what's his name? Stallion Rogers. Can't believe I forgot that. Was great as well. What a fantastic event and what a fantastic promotion. And I should watch them more often. That crowd noise is a bit bobbly though. Ta-ta!